Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone. World over all, our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are, we extend you a very hearty welcome. It's a green morning, green afternoon, green evening for everybody, wherever you are. These are last days of this particular year. We are in the last week. Today is 26th of December, 2024, and we are going to roll into 2025. The entire universe, when we take into consideration, I think the basic foundation, structure, superstructure, whatsoever we make, the entire formation is being done by teachers, educators, trainers, coach, mentors, counselors, and of course, now in the technical arena, the technocrats as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about this particular arena, let's take into consideration what all is being done, what all is to be done, what our teachers are doing, and how they got to be professionally developed. What could be the innovative strategies in the last week in the special program? Let's talk about it, because generally we do the program at 9 p.m., but today we are doing two programs. There's a lot of backlog which is to be covered. So we will have another program for teachers at 9 p.m. as usual today, but this is a special program. Now, let's get back 4 years. There was a 29th July 2020. On that particular day, there was a new education policy 2020, which was given. Of course, before that, we all know Kothari Commission, 1986, then changes in the policies, and from time to time, couple of things. And finally, we came with the new education policy, NEP 2020. Very pragmatic, very practical, very vibrant, very dynamic, and to equip everybody, where for the first time, skills got edge over education, academic subjects. And everybody realized, if we are really serious to give something wonderful to our youth, and if we want to really bring them closer to the corporate world, then the most important thing is students, youth, they got to be equipped directly with the skills, competencies, talent management strategies, and their passions, whatsoever they have got. And they got to be a bouquet and a bunch of flowers in the form of competencies and skills which have to be given to them. But who chiseled them? Who polished them? Who developed them? Who nourished them? Teachers. Teachers, you are the great warriors. You have proved to whole world during the pandemic across the entire world. If that is the scenario, let's look into it. The new education policy 2020 has got very special component that there got to be a 50 hours training, equipping, re-equipping, skilling, reskilling, knowledge-based economy with the skill-based economy, with the technocrats and technology-based economy. Everything has to be brought into one padlock system. Okay. Are we really in a position to give those 50 hours to teachers to do their training part? Okay. Besides the subjects or academics, whatsoever they have got, how much is the administrative load for teachers? What are the additional frills which we have got for teachers? Excuse me. Do they get adequate time to do research? Do they really get time to prepare themselves? I think the time has come where we got to understand, because there is a continuous learning and there's a lifelong learning. And when we talk about continuous learning culture, that means whatever activities are happening in the school, institution, colleges, ITIs, polytechnic, universities, everywhere in the system, let's talk more practical activities, areas, and whatever is in our day-to-day life. If that is being taken into consideration in our academic system, I think the life becomes easy and education becomes more meaningful. Our Chamber for Service Industry vision is how to make education and skills relevant for everybody. 1994 onwards, through our institution, where we had the partnership, we have been working towards, equipping every child with personality enhancement, communication to connecting skill, connecting heart to heart, soul to soul, mind to mind. And before creativity, Let's bring curiosity. Students, children, youth, they should be interested to come to schools, colleges, universities, institutions. Why do they want to come? Okay, teachers, when I talk about you, the mentorship is very important for you. And when we talk about mentorship, that means every mentee got to have mentor. There may be a collective effort, there may be an individual effort, and of course, in community also, a lot of things have to be done. Then there got to be a reflective practices that also has to be taken into consideration. There got to be action oriented research projects which have to be taken into considerations. There got to be goal setting by every institution, every teacher, every educator, and everybody. What do we want to achieve? 2025 is coming. After a few days, what goal have you set for yourself? Because for teachers, it got to be professional and personal growth. We should encourage them to participate in conferences, seminar, exhibition, trade fairs, whatsoever is taking place, they should participate so that their horizons get widened and they get better exposure. When they will get better exposure, I think they will be in a position to do the engagement of the youth much better way. When we say engagement, that means learning. Okay, when we say learning, students, the youth, when they come to schools or colleges or institution, are they really engaged in a constructive, productive, innovative, strategic way? That is also something very important. And at the same time, whether my teachers or students or youth, we got to look into emotional well-being of everybody. We always say environmental well-being, environmental happiness all around. And then, of course, besides that, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your environmental health, and of course, your economic health. Teacher got to be better paid. They got to be recognized. They got to be a more budget for education, because in February, the next budget, when it comes, if we really want to become skill capital of the world, then we got to basically groom our teachers. We got to help them. We got to do hand holding for them. And of course, there got to be a blended learning, flip learning, couple of other things which has to be done. And then there got to be a recognition and incentives which has to be given to teachers from time to time. That is the part of the professional development programs for everybody. Of course, there got to be a feedback system also. Whatsoever they have learned, how it is being acquired, they are being equipped, and how it is being passed on and delivered to students also. Then, again, we got to take into consideration, because technology is seeping in very well. It's coming like tsunami. So are we equipping them with the artificial intelligence tools? Are we giving them the latest, what all is coming in technology? So we are going to bring something special for you. Before we close in this year and enter the new year, we are going to share in the coming programs of ours 10 best books for professional development strategies for our teachers. We are also going to discuss with you 5 to 7 important journals which are available globally, because now there's a global family, it's a global village, the whole world. So professional development strategies for teachers, which are the best journals. Then at the same time, we're also going to share with you 8 to 10 best YouTube videos of 2024 for professional development strategies for teachers. And of course, we'll talk about some AI tools as well, which has come into force into being in 2024, so that our every teacher is well equipped. So with these words, today is just the teaser. I'm going to take on this journey forward. We will discuss everything in detail. We'll discuss the best books also, best journals also, best skills, strategies also, and everything whatsoever can be done for professional development of our teachers. Stay fit, stay fine, be happy, joyful living, and let your passion travel, and it should be seen and reflected in every child you come across. May God bless all of us. and we meet at 9 p.m. today once again. But before that, let me just show you the clip of this particular program today. Today is Thursday. Today is 26th of December. We started at 5. Within 10 minutes, we are finishing. It's a professional development for teachers. See you at 9 p.m. Would you like to know what exactly is coming up at 9 p.m. for you? Okay, have a look at it. 9 p.m. today, we are going to talk about capability building of teachers. Mark my first word. Read between the lines. No, read between the words. Not capacity building, capability building. We'll talk tonight at 9 p.m. With these words, signing off. Thank you very much for joining us today, being a part of this particular small, short